Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Chicago. And today our question comes to us from Mellow's girlfriend. And Mellow's girlfriend asks about the difference between Pagan and Wiccan, and whether she should be reading beginning Wiccan books or beginning Pagan books. And the answer to this is that Pagan is an umbrella term that encompasses many, many different religions. And depending on your exact definition of pagan, which people do sometimes disagree about, it ranges all the way from Native American religion to Hindu religion to traditional Chinese and Japanese and Asian religion, and also the ancient religions of Egypt and the Near East and pre-Christian Europe, and our modern Western pagan religions as well. So it's a very, very wide term. Now, as you encounter it in the world today, it's most commonly used by Western pagans, often revivalist pagans, but not always. There are some very old Western pagan groups as well. The term Wiccan is much more specific, although it is also an umbrella term, but it's an umbrella term for a much smaller group of traditions which are linked in various ways, but not necessarily in their origin. If you look at it in terms of how you would translate it into Judeo-Christian experience, the term pagan is like saying that a person is a Christian, or the term Wiccan is like saying a person is a Protestant. In addition, we have the many different Wiccan traditions, such as Gardnerian, Alexandrian, Dianic, Corellian, which would be comparable to Lutheran or Methodist or other smaller traditions within. If we look at this from the point of view of what it would be like, another way to put this is that saying that you're a pagan is like a Christian person saying they're Christian. There are all kinds of different Christians. Saying you're Wiccan is like a Christian person saying they're Protestant. There's still a number of different kinds of Protestant, but it's much narrower. In addition, if you then wanted to indicate your tradition within Wicca, for example, say you were a Corellian, it would be comparable to a Protestant identifying themselves as a Lutheran. And thus we see that it goes from very general to very specific. Now, should you be reading books on beginning Wicca or beginning paganism, I would say you should probably read books on eclectic Wicca, because they're going to be the easiest ones to find, and will also give you the widest frame of reference. And I would, of course, recommend my own books, because I think you'll find they will give you a frame of reference that will embrace many different aspects of the movement as a whole. However, I would also say to look and see what you're drawn to. And it isn't really a matter of what I would recommend to you, so much as what you find appealing yourself. So I hope that answers your question, and until next time, may you blessed be.